Hi, this is Scott Livingston with your Leadership Tip of the Week. I want to thank my friend Brian Mills for stepping in on Monday and doing a guest blog post where Brian talked about leadership and the value of transparency as a leader. If you haven't seen that, you can hop on over to drscottlivingston.com and take a look at it. Brian did a great job of outlining transparency as a strength for leaders and not a weakness. And I got to thinking about that post that Brian did this week, and it reminded me of a study in the Leadership Quarterly a few years ago, where the researchers took 304 leaders and assigned them to one of four conditions: either high or low positivity and or high or low transparency, which Brian talked about in the blog. And what the researchers found was that the level of positivity and transparency impacted followers' perceived trust and, get this, evaluation of the leader's effectiveness. Transparency affects your effectiveness. Peter Drucker put it this way: the leaders who work most effectively never say I, not because they have trained themselves not to say I, but they don't think it. They understand it's their job to make the team function. This creates trust and enables the task to get done. In the emotional intelligence world, we call this self-regard or self-confidence that the leader has. And it's been my experience that leaders who have higher levels of self-regard actually have an ability to be able to be more transparent with their followers. Hey, if you're kind of working on this transparency or self-regard condition, what I would encourage you to do is what we call a self-regard inventory. Make a list of 5 or 6 things that you're responsible for in your job, and then rate your level of self-confidence in those functions from 1 to 5. In those places where you're strong, or a 5, what is it about your level of confidence that makes you strong? And in those places where you could improve, could you leverage strengths that you have in other parts of your role to improve your self-regard or your ability to be confident as you're performing that function inside of your job? Hey, Brian, thanks so much for reminding us of the importance as leaders of being transparent. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the time you took to put that post together. Thought it was excellent. Hey guys, this is Scott Livingston with your Leadership Tip of the Week. If you haven't seen the blog on Monday, hop on over to Dr. Scott Livingston and take a look at it. I think you'll really like what Brian had to say. As always, if you have a comment for us or you want to leave a post, we would love to hear from you. Send me an email, send me a tweet, drop me a Facebook, or head on over to drscottlivingston.com and leave a comment. Have a great rest of your week and a great weekend. Take care.